It's time now for our Entre Nous segment, and today we are focusing on a much-loved viral treat that actually has geopolitical implications in Iran, the U.S., and the UAE. We are talking about Dubai chocolate. For more on this, now I'm joined on the set by our Solange Mougin. Hi, Solange.
Hi, Jeannie.
So Dubai chocolate, really more than just a trending chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah, there are so many angles about this story that are interesting. For example, it's at once a gooey, viral, but also crunchy chocolate bar that's filled with pistachios and tahini, but it's also the story of a long and continuing history of economic warfare between Iran and the U.S. over pistachios. It also touches on how this trendy invention has boosted Dubai's global reputation, how social media is now the place for the food industry to look as it searches for what will be the next food trend. It's also the story of luxury and wanting what's rare. But let's start out with the basics, or Dubai chocolate's origin story. It got its start thanks to a pregnancy craving. In 2022, the British-Egyptian founder of the brand Fix Dessert Chocolatier wanted something to satisfy her craving for pistachios and nafe, the Middle Eastern dessert of spun angel hair pastry dough. It's soaked in sugar. So Sarah Hamouda created this chocolate bar that has pistachios, tahini, knafe in it. But it wasn't called Dubai chocolate at first, nor was it an immediate worldwide success. At first, it only went by the wordplay name Can't Get Knafe of it. But then the TikTok influencer Maria Vehera, she posted a video of herself in her car eating what she pegged Dubai chocolate with very loud sound effects of its crunchy gooiness. Now here is a clip of that ASMR video. Of course, the video went viral. As of today, there are some 7 million likes and over 120 million views. And today, you see the effects of this in trends in supermarkets everywhere. You have major brands like Lindt, Treasures of the Orient, or others, Treasures of the Orient, or others like Comptoir de Mathilde, all of them producing their own version of Dubai chocolate or Dubai-style things. It has become a worldwide phenomenon. Some supermarkets have even put a limit per customer on how many you can purchase at once. This actually follows in the footsteps of its creators with their own smart marketing. You can only buy the original Dubai chocolate in Dubai or in Abu Dhabi now, and only via Deliveroo, the delivery site, and only for a few hours per day while the stock lasts, making it a rarity that's even more, therefore, of a hot commodity.
And some people are even said to be traveling to Dubai just to get the experience of buying and eating the original Dubai chocolate bars there. I mean, what's that done for the UAE?
Well, Dubai chocolate has become a very strong and incredibly powerful tool. Not only has Fix Chocolatier, the inventor, collaborated with the Dubai Tourism Board, but it's also helped to boost Dubai as a culinary hotspot. Earlier, I spoke to the executive pastry chef at SLS Dubai, and he explained how Dubai chocolate is actually representative of an overall atmosphere there.
I feel it's very, very competitive. Working in Paris, obviously the gastronomy side was very, very competitive, but here it's everything. And I think that kind of pushes everybody to be, well, more creative and up to date.
Dubai has successfully branded itself as a food capital, as a place to be, and also as an innovating melting pot. According to the Brand Finance City Index, Dubai now holds the #5 spot among the world's top 100 cities, and it is #1 when it comes to reputation. And the driving force in this isn't just innovation or the idea of putting pistachio, tahini, and shredded dough together as a chocolate bar. The driving force is that it's new, it tastes good, while also evoking Middle East and the wonderful foods, and above all, it is social media. Supermarkets are now looking to places like TikTok to see what the latest trends will be it tomato iced toast, or chamoy pickles, or caviar chicken nuggets. These trends are big business. They lead to a high and very sudden demand, thus also lead potentially to shortages of certain products as people are eager to try try these new foods.
Right. So speaking of shortages, I mean, has the Dubai chocolate craze led to a shortage of pistachios, which is one of the key ingredients?
Yeah, it has. And it has also led to a wider interest in pistachio products in general, just like nut spreads, for example, called Dubai style. We see this with other foods as well. For example, matcha tea has had shortages because of the craze for it. But the pistachio aspect is quite fascinating and very apropos to currently what is happening in the world in regard to U.S. and Iran relations. The backstory is that pistachios were once Iran's and only Iran's crown jewel. It remained a huge export and remains a huge export for the Iranian economy. Iran was once the #1 exporter of pistachios and actually was for centuries. But with the Iran hostage crisis from 1979 to 1981, there was an embargo on Iranian goods in the U.S. And this was an opportunity for American pistachio farmers. Once that embargo was lifted, these farmers actually pushed and got 300% tariffs in 1986 to go in place against these Iranian nuts, which further boosted California's producers. Over the decades, the series of sanctions have also eaten away at Iran's top spot. And today, the U.S. is the world's main exporter of pistachios. It's an over $5 billion industry there, even if the Iranian ones are actually considered a more flavorful nut.
This is pistachio from Iran. It's at 64 euros per kilo. These are pistachios from the US, which are at 52 euros. They're still stocked, but there's high demand. So suppliers have increased their prices as their stock goes down. They're anticipating a future shortage.
Okay, so given this trade aspect, should we actually be avoiding eating pistachios?
Well, not necessarily. Be it in the U.S., Iran, or Turkey, which together account for nearly 90% of global production of pistachios, they all come with their different political hurdles. But there are some things that consumers should keep in mind. First, the health benefits. The nut itself, without the sugar of the chocolate bar, of course, too bad, is thought to be good for you. Then there is the environmental impact. Pistachios are hard to grow and are only grown in a few places in the world. They need hot summers, cold winters, and a lot of water. Climate change and thus drought is a growing problem here. And even then, even despite all that, there are good years and bad years for pistachio crops. This has an effect also on global supply. And finally, when it comes to Dubai chocolate and this trend of everything pistachio that consumers should buy into, why not? But they should be very careful about reading the fine print. The delicious looking bar or spread, well, it may be green, but that does not necessarily mean that there is a lot or if any pistachio in it.
All right, Solange, that is fascinating. I wanted to learn about Dubai chocolate ever since my daughter, I'm sure, spotted it on social media. So, Solange, thank you for that update. Solange Mougin with your Entre Nous. Don't forget, you can always get a closer look at any of our Entre Nous segments on the website, france24.com.